Exclamation buddy, and welcome to Deuterium Wars. It's by Disquire, and it is in early access on Steam, currently free to play out there. It was just released on the 16th, I believe, to free to play, and it's a I don't think I've looked around a little bit, but I don't know that they actually, I don't know if they call it a MOBA or not, but it certainly has the like the mechanics of a MOBA, a 2D side-scrolling MOBA. Very, like if you watch the videos of it, it kind of, like when I watched the video of it, I was like, oh, this kind of reminds me a lot of Awesome Knots, which is a game that I loved. So I thought, oh, let me just try it. I mean, it's free to play. Why not? Let's see what's going on. And well, we'll get into the game a little bit, but let's just say that if you haven't taken a shower yet today, you're probably going to feel like you're going to need one after this. So let's just go into, there's different arenas. There's an arena, there's actually a single player campaign. I've done the training. I'm just actually completed the training, and it's got me up to level 7 already. We're going to try a battle arena and see if it works or not, because last time I checked, it was mostly bots from what I could tell. But we'll see how this fleshes out. Now, of course, I just fresh off of the tutorial, so I don't have any real good weapons or anything like that. So we're going to have to do what we have to do here. So that's our friendly turret. And there's some health pickups here. You can see the mini-map up top. There's like 2 lanes, kinda. You also have a turret here that this guy is not taking on for some reason. Trying to... Oh, it sees me now. See if I can get some shots in on this guy. That is an enemy there. I'm trying to kill him so I can take this... shots here. Not gonna work. And I'm trying to take this point over. Excellent. Okay. And so it's a lot of, there's point control and stuff here. Mostly from what I've seen, but there are turrets and stuff along the way, as you saw. You have to take out. And various other enemies and whatnot. Let's kill him. There's some mines along the way there. And there's some destructible terrain. They have that. That is their turret. The red turret. Apparently I'm far enough away that it can't actually shoot me, and I think I'm still shooting it. There is some, like, kickback with the weapons as you're shooting. So it is a little bit difficult to stay in the right spot here. Whoa, and it is like an automatic lock-on thing. Oh, what is going on here? Uh-oh. What is... My controls are not responding. There we go. That control is not doing so well there. Alright, we're taking that turret down. Some ammo and things here. See if I can fly through there and do some damage. Point D. Oh, and we got somebody who's already got missiles. Yeah. So, you know, the game is free to play, and it is. We'll show you the monetization scheme. It's pretty pay to win from what I've seen there. The other thing I have a problem with, a lot of the artwork in here is okay, but sometimes it's hard to tell what is background image versus what is foreground. So you will bump your head into a lot of things that you thought were just background, but instead were not. Okay, so taking that point again. Oh geez, this guy's just like, yeah. Yeah, they're just bought their way up to some really good weapons there, is what's going on with that. It's definitely a pay-to-win scheme going on here. You'll see it very clearly when we go and take a look at the shop and the various monetizations going on there. You do actually literally pay for guns and stuff and better things. I can't get any help here. There we go. Excellent. Doing a lot of damage though. Stop pushing me out of the out of the circle there. Alright, and then C is just down here. I've run out of charges of my 2 weapon, which is the defense shield. You see, it has very spawn right in on here. And it's kind of spawn camping a little bit. You can see I there's I don't know what I was about to say. I lost my entire train of thought there. But you can see how it does kind of resemble like a 2D MOBA, except instead of taking on turrets, which you do take on some turrets, but it's more you're taking on it's capture the flag mode more than anything else here. There we go. And there's a victory. Nice. And then you get all kinds of junk and other rewards, bronze bar, premium, you get XP and all that stuff, still in rookie division, all those things. You can go immediately to the next battle, or you can go back to the hangar. I'm going to go back to the hangar so you can see what some of the monetization and stuff is in the game, and you'll I think you'll agree with me when I show you some of the stuff that it's a bit BS. So apparently I've got some achievement here. What did I get? I was tactician, captured 5 points in conquest mode. Great. Okay, we got XP for that. That's a thing. And then we've got some new stuff in our inventory. A bronze bar resource. Press right click to pick up. It's okay. I can't pick it up because I don't have enough stuff in I don't have enough spaces in my inventory. So if I wanted more free slots, I'd have to go down here to expand. Those cost Deuterium, which I have 0 Deuterium, and 5,000 gold. So you might think, well, okay, you just got to free up some slots here. Well, we've got boxes, which contain random resources. So I right-click on that, and I say open. And it says, you really want to open this container? Sure. Oh, it's going to take a minute to open a container. Yes, there are timers on everything. If you've ever played any of the browser-based games, Griopolis, O-Game, Tribal Wars, all that stuff, oh yeah, you're going to have some hardcore post-traumatic stress syndrome looking at this game, because everything requires a timer. And of course, out of the grace of their hearts, they've provided boosts, which you also have to buy for Deuterium, which boosts an hour, 16 hours, blah, 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 all this stuff. Now, okay, that's fine. You have to do that for containers. That's okay, whatever. What about all this junk? Well, you can try to sell the junk on the market. Good luck with that. Or you can try to sell it at the store, which, obviously you're going to get undercut for all the money on it. Or you can try to disassemble it for its component parts. Guess what? Disassembling it triggers another timer. Now, the other thing is, this is done, so I can claim that now. Great. Had some decent stuff in it. But now some of that is going into deposit because I have no room still. So if I wanted to get, say, rid of this empty bottle, right? I just want to get rid of it. I could sell it in the store. But what if I wanted to disassemble it? All right. Disassemble. Oh, that's going to take another minute. Right. Now, there's only one machine working here. If I want more slots to unlock things, you got to buy them. You got to buy them for 19 Deuterium. All right, so Deuterium is the in-game currency. What does Deuterium look like if from the store? Well, let's go to the bank and see. Oh, there's some starter packs. Okay, it's conveniently at $1, and it gives you 1,000% benefit. Apparently, gives you all kinds of things: 100 Deuterium, 7 craft boosters. It gives you like engines and all these things that won't even fit into your inventory. So good luck with that. And a blueprint and all that stuff. And you got a set of traders here. There's another $2 for that. You got a bunch of boxes that have various market slots and things in them, and so on and so forth. A lot of stuff is going for $1 now, probably because it's in early access, I imagine. But yeah, there's all this stuff, all that stuff. Then there's the straight up Deuterium. If you want to just buy Deuterium, $50 for $1, $260 for $5, $6,200 for $100. It's like, yep, it should be all kind of coming through here. Oh, you want premium? Which I happen to have premium because they give you free premium for a couple days. Was it 2 days, 3 days, whatever, of premium just for signing up in early access. They give you a couple free days. Yeah, you want to extend your premium? Oh, 50 Deuterium, 100 Deuterium, 400 Deuterium, yeah, so on and so forth. Of course, promo codes and all that stuff. You can see where they're going with that. It's a pay for. Don't make me wait through all this nonsense stuff. Although it's taken pretty much to the nth degree, I would say. Press to pick up. So I can't actually pick these up from the deposit. So are they just? Is it that I can't pick them up from the deposit until 24 hours has gone by, or is it that I need to get them out of the deposit before 24 hours has gone by? I don't know. They've never explained any of this. Glass resource. Let's just sell it on the store. Bam. Done. Okay. Can I not pick these up? It says press right click to pick up. It's not doing anything. I'll open this chest, I guess. Okay, luckily most of these chests are early chests, so they're only taking 1 minute to do things. But we got coffee jar. I guess we'll just sell it for 90. Why not? Tactical flashlight, same deal. I mean, what's the point of disassembling them if they're not going to work for me? Over here, we've got you've got your crafting stuff. So you've got blueprints that you pick up along the way. And then all those require crafting materials like bolts and stuff. So that's where the disassembly and stuff comes into, just so you can get more armor on your bumper and other things here. There's modification slots, there's disassembly stuff, and then there's something with containers. I don't know what that exactly does yet. They have some events going on. I got first victory today, so I can claim that, which gives me a level up. Okay, with another box, yet another box. Points capture. We're at, we've gotten 1 tier of that done, so I can claim that. There we go. You can see a lot of these events have like multiple tiers that you can claim and all that stuff as you're going through. Those are your, I guess, your quests, and then, or the events, and then there's other things going on there like quests and whatnot. This is telling me I have something new somewhere. You can equip stuff on your character if you want to. Like this jacket is something that my character didn't start with and all that stuff. And you can change other aspects of your character. I think I'll get past that. What is this? Can I get back to equipment now? I guess I can claim this. Some more money and some coal and some bricks. So even more junk filters into my stuff here. So yeah, this is, you can kind of see where this is going here. It's about as annoying as you might imagine it to be. As well as, you know, obviously there's ways to buy upgraded ships and buy upgraded weapons and all that stuff. I mean, it's just like, why not at this point, right? Like, you got all that stuff going there. What is it telling me? Oh, it's telling me that I have these, but I can't do anything with them. It's like, you got these things in your deposit, but you can't do anything with them. So I don't know what that means. Is it means I can't, like, I got a bronze bar and it's got a countdown on it. Is that how long I have to claim it, or is that how long until I can claim it? Who knows? Who really knows here? Here's my missiles that are equipped. I still apparently I have missiles. I still don't know how to actually fire the missiles. They've never told you how to fire the missiles. Like, I can right click till my finger falls off and it won't fire any missiles. So I don't know how this is supposed to work. Like, it doesn't. There's no missiles that I've seen ever fired from my ship here. What I'm getting at is this tutorial sucks pretty badly. I mean, they try to wean you through things, but really it focuses mostly on, here's all the BS counters you've got to go through, and here's how to claim more stuff from the shop and all that stuff. It's not particularly good in that regard. There is, of course, the single player campaign, which we can go into, which looked a little bit interesting. The tutorial makes you go through mercenary from slums. This one gives you some PowerPoints, hovercraft. So I guess we can try this and see what it looks like. See how it plays. I haven't played it yet, just to get into it. Since the PvP stuff is, I've shown that, and I might as well show the single player stuff. There is Black Market. Look around. There is no supermarket here. You can buy some bad problems for yourself. Yeah, the English is not great either in the game, but it's early access, so I would imagine they're going to have to work on their translations. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, I guess number one fires my missiles. I'm sorry. I just realized that was why my missiles weren't firing. So I have to hit number one for them. Why is it number one instead of right click? I don't know. Why does this game do anything the way it does? Alright, there's sentry drones. Get them down. And then we have a turret there I can just stay just out of range of. Now, the nice thing is it does, I mean, there are cooldowns on the guns, but it does at least have some auto aim, so it makes it a little less of a pain in the butt when you're, trying to actually shoot things. Which is quite nice. And it's an automatic lock-on thing too. Again, quite nice. Although the lock-on, as you can see, will sometimes, when you have multiple things right in the same area, it'll keep oscillating between them. Go. And like I said, there's various things, various ground clutter that you can fire on that will actually give you some stuff occasionally. So this is a good way to sort of practice and to play with like your ship and different loadouts without having to be in a match to do it. So it's kind of nice. I kind of like that they have like this single player aspect here. Ooh, I am getting hurt pretty badly by this guy. Oof. Oof, I say. Yeah, and grab that big health. Wow. Alright. Yeah, I guess I was defeated there, right? Ran headlong into someone who had perfect aim on the missiles. So you can kind of see, the single player basically gives you a map to fly through and get to the end. It's just basically shoot stuff and get to the end and shoot more stuff and then get all the way to the end of it, and then that's that. There's a little bit of a story there if you can follow it. I don't think it was really a story meant to be followed, honestly, based on what I've seen. It's certainly not a very interesting one. And bolts blueprint, learn that. We have a blueprint to make bolts now, great. And we have a clothes box, sure. That takes 5 minutes for some reason, just for clothes, as opposed to, anything else that I've been doing here. Enhancement boxes. But I think you get the gist here of what's going on and how this works. It's not any more. I couldn't make it more clear if I tried here. I mean, you can see all the things going on. There's all these events happening here that will give you some extra XP. This gives you another level. Whoop-de-doo. I haven't found anything yet that tells me what all these levels do for me. So it's it's really not a whole lot going on there. There's PvE, that's like I said, the single player stuff. Achievements, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and I honestly, playing this, I'm like, ew, this is kind of, like, the mechanics are not great. Like your helicopter, your gyrocopter, whatever you want to call it here, is very, very slow. The guns heat up very quickly. The damage you do is very minimal. I mean, it helps that other people in the beginners thing are also doing mostly minimal damage, except for those who have paid for stuff. But it's otherwise very unremarkable and just not a whole lot of fun to play at this point. I think this is one of those things where they've taken a concept that probably would have been good without all the monetization nonsense, Like if they had said, we're going to do this, we're going to make awesome knots, but with gyrocopters, and we're not going to worry about the monetization till the very end. Like we'll put it off to the very end, and at the very end we'll say, okay, it's just like a cosmetic shop or something, right? Then I could see this game being probably much more fun. The mechanics would probably have had more work put into them than they are now, and all that stuff. It's as it stands right now, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Even though it's a free to play game, it's certainly not something that's going to give you any kind of pleasure to play for any length of time, I would say. But this, my friends, has been Deuterium Wars. It is by Disquire, and it is currently out in early access on Steam. It is free to play, and as always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.